Welcome to Art Dawald Gymnasium and Atomic TV's presentation of District 6 Basketball, presented by Fowler General Construction. I'm Michael Rovella, and sitting beside me is my co-host Aiden Morash. Tonight's matchup features your Bombers taking on the visiting 12-11 Kamiakin Braves. Richland is 15-7 this season, coming to this District 6 elimination game.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. It should be a great game here at Art Dawald tonight. The last two matchups between these two teams has been decided by a difference of only 4 points total. And a couple of players to highlight for the Bombers, starting off with Taylor Davis, who was the X factor of last game for the Lady Bombers, keeping them in the game with a very crucial late three. And then Faith Doncaster capped off that game with a clutch free throw off the bench to seal it for the Bombers. Another key player for the Bombers tonight, if she can get her three ball going from deep, is Kaylani Reyes, who has made a team-high 68 three-pointers on the year and is shooting 37% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Aiden, if we switch over to the Braves here, we want to look at Serenity Castaneda. She's been their leading scorer, just averaging over 14.25 points per game. You know, she was really big in the last matchup, against the Bombers. And all season long, she's kind of been their rock offensively. She hasn't been the most efficient shooter, but she's definitely been their main one. And kind of building off that, Elena Keel has been grabbing 9 rebounds a game. That's good for to lead both teams in total rebounds.
Yeah, both very crucial players for the Braves, Mike. It'll be interesting to see how they plan to use them tonight against the Bombers, coming off a loss against them last time here at Art Dawald. Should be in store for a good one tonight.
Yeah, and if we kind of look ahead, the winner of this game will play the winner of the Meade Panthers and Lewis and Clark. And overall, that should just be a good game. Obviously, both teams from both sides of the bracket have worked hard to get to this point, and pretty much from here on out, it's win or go home. And while it might not be the most packed crowd here tonight, the stakes have never been higher for both sides. And like you said, Aiden, 2 matchups being decided by 4 or less points. It doesn't get tighter than that, really. That's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, very shocking there. Only 4 points. Pretty insane to think that it was only that small of a difference. But yeah, pretty crucial game for both teams here, Mike. You got to think you kind of got to put all your chips forward and go all in here. It's kind of all or nothing for both of these teams who are looking for a fighting chance to make state.
Yeah, the Bombers coming off a tough loss to Gonzaga Prep. One of the notable things is Kenzie Stone is back in the starting lineup for the Richland Bombers. We'll see how that plays out. MJ Mendez will be the first girl off the bench, as what we talked to Coach Westfield pregame, and that is what she told us. And with that, we're going to head down to the floor for our public address announcer, Michael Valise. He's going to do some player intros.
Good evening, basketball fans. I'm Michael Weezy. Welcome to Richland High School and Art Dawald Gymnasium, home to the home court advantage in the MCC. Tonight, live from the hangar, a District 6 consolation round matchup featuring the visiting Kamiakin Braves and your Richland Bombers. The Braves enter tonight's game with a 12-11 record. The Bombers enter tonight's game with a 16-7 record. Tonight's game will be conducted under the rules and regulations of District 6 and the WIAA. All spectators are encouraged to root for their team and ask to display good sportsmanship towards the opponents and officials. Spectators who make harassing comments, including those of a racial or sexual nature, will be removed from the gymnasium. We would like to remind you that RFD is a tobacco-free school district. Tobacco products, alcohol beverages, and not permitted on school property. Signs other than official school mandates of any type of noisemakers are strictly prohibited. At the conclusion of the game, spectators remain in the bleachers until all players, coaches, and officials have entered their respective locker rooms. We hope you'll enjoy tonight's contest and support our efforts to respect human dignity by promoting good citizenship and sportsmanship in high school inter-staff athletics. Had friends and family want to follow along the campaign tonight with the games being broadcast live on YouTube by our Best in Class Atomic TV program. To watch the game, go to youtube.com, search for Atomic TV, and join Michael Rovella and Aiden Morash for the action. Now, fans, it's my pleasure to introduce some players for tonight's District 6 matchup. First, and I'll start with the visiting Kamiakin Braves. At 4, the 6-foot senior, number 33, Hallie Hegeros. At 4, the 5'6" senior, number 14, Emma Meek. At 4, the 5'11" freshman, number 20, Emma Huden. At guard, the 5'4" freshman, number 24, Adriana Villegas. At 4, the 5'10" freshman, number 30, McKenna McFerrin. At guard, 5'9" junior, number 32, Mary Julima. Santo. Now time to start with the visiting Braves. At 4, Kamiakin Junior, 3, Serenity Castaneda. At guard, 5-3 sophomore, number 4, Ellie Stark. At forward, 5'10" junior, 10, Samantha Mangal. At forward, 6' senior, number 11, Elena Keel. And at guard, 5'5" junior, number 2, Taylor Shoemaker. The Braves are coached by Lane Junior, assisted by Violet, Amy Whitemarsh, and Ryan Carter. is Ray Retro. The game clock is controlled by one call. All American shot clock by number 8. The official point is being kept by Joe Frank. And administrated by Don Roswell Stevens. On deck the Saturday night throwdown. Win or go home. Braves, Bombers, next.
It will be Elena Keel to jump for Kamiakin and Deanna Drake to jump for Richland. Ball's in the air, and Richland wins the tip. Taylor Davis stealing it away from Castaneda. Kaylani Reyes with an early three, no good, misses left. Rebounded by Taylor Shoemaker. Castaneda on the near side of your screen, stepping through traffic, working through contact. Shot attempt grabbed by Elena Keel, and will be a jump ball. Physical confrontation early, down low.
Yeah, it should be an aggressive game here tonight, Mike, as they're both fighting for a spot in state here. Elimination game here. Kamiakin Braves with their backs against the wall, as well as the Lady Bombers. The Kamiakin inbound here.
Outside to Stark. She gets inside, has it poked away by Kylie Kukas, and it's grabbed by Taylor Davis.
Yeah, Kylie Kukas will be the main ball handler tonight for the Bombers, as she does best.
Kukas trying to get inside. She's fouled. It fouls on the ground. It will be assessed to Stark of the Braves. Ellie Stark picking up her first personal foul of the night. Reyes has it stolen from her and going coast to coast.
Great left-handed finish there for the Braves.
Savannah Rendell with a great coast-to-coast finish, like you were saying, Aiden, able to steal it away from Kaylani Reyes. One of the keys to victory, Coach Westerfield said, is how well they can move the ball, as Deanna Drake takes a corner three, no good, grabbed by Stark. How well they can tear apart that Kamiakin zone defense they employed a lot in their previous meeting. Rendell's three is no good, grabbed by Stark. Her putback also no good. Castaneda from the outside puts up a three, no good, missing long. Poked up ahead by Davis. Castaneda gets her own rebound. Corner three, no good from Rendell. Deanna Drake will finally grab the board for the Bombers.
Braves doing a great job there on the last possession to fight for as many boards as possible, as Schumacher comes up with that one for the Braves. Looking to go coast to coast here.
Stark taking a pull-up jumper, draining it from just inside the arc.
See if the Bombers can get in a good offensive set here, Michael. Looking to slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of early shots being taken. Reyes loses possession, grabbed by Shoemaker. Castaneda trying to get down low, and one finish. Castaneda drawing contact.
Great finish there from Castaneda Munoz for the Braves. She's gonna head to the line here, shooting one, looking to convert her three-point play here. We're gonna have a timeout here by the Bombers. Looking to go over the game plan a little bit, try and figure out a way to stop these Braves.
You know, Aiden, MJ Mendez just checked into the game, and she was in the starting lineup for a decent portion of the season so far. And one of the things that Westerfield loves about her is her ability just to really guard any position, but also play so hard with a smile on her face. You know what I mean? Just being able to go out there and give it her all and just have fun while she's doing it.
Yeah, very crucial player for the Bombers, Mike. She finds herself coming off the bench and starting as well, doing basically whatever Coach Westerfield asks of her. She's very good at that, very good at adapting to whoever she looks to guard. And looking to come in here off the bench to get something going for the Bombers.
Castaneda's Munoz completes the and one, rattles home the free throw. 7-0 start for the Kamiakin Braves over the Bombers. Taylor Davis on the far side of your screen on the left wing. Gets it down low to Deanna Drake. She goes inside to Kenzie Stone. That's good from inside the key.
Great ball movement there from the Bombers, getting it inside to Stone for the layup there, getting them on the board to start off the night here at Art Dawald.
Swung over to Rendell. Her right hand is good, pulling up from just outside the key. Savannah Rendell's leading both sides with 4 points so far. Taylor Davis pump faking and getting inside. Good off the glass.
Great answer there from Davis, responding immediately to the Braves' 2 points.
Stark forced to pick up her dribble, hands it off to Castaneda Munoz.
Bombers playing physical defense here, Mike.
It's the key to playoff basketball. They're going to let you play. Might as well use the given physicality. Keel's going to set a screen. Stark's not going to use it. Down low to Castaneda Munoz. She finishes off the glass.
Great find there from Stark to look inside to Castaneda Munoz with a backdoor cut. Great finish for the Braves.
Kukas pulls up from 3. No good, missing long. Rendall swings it back over to Castaneda Munoz. She's going to shoot. She's going to score. Castaneda Munoz hot here in the first.
To 8 points on the night for Castaneda Munoz, showing that she can do it all from beyond the arc and inside. Getting it done for the Braves here, Mike.
Mendez getting her hands on the ball for the first time here tonight. She gets inside, puts up a shot rejected by Keel as it's kicked up ahead to Schumacher. And she gets an easy layup on the left side.
Braves really controlling this game here early, Mike, as they're up to a 16-4 lead here at Art Dawald. Kukas gets fouled heading to the line here. She'll be shooting 2 for the Bombers.
Kukas heading to the free throw line, like you're saying, for the first time here tonight. She's been a huge reason why the Bombers have been able to get as far as they have in the playoffs. She was a big reason why they were able to pull out the win against Lewis and Clark, dropping 22 points.
Yeah, very crucial in playoff basketball to get as many points as possible. She showed that she could get it done. Off to a slow start tonight, but I assume that she will get it going soon.
No good on the first free throw. Second is. Brings the Bombers to within 11. Shoemaker got Kukas on her, able to give it up over to Villegas, Villegas able to finish there.
Kylie Kukas looking to get something going for the Bombers here to set up and offensively. She swings with Taylor Davis, 4-3 off the mark. Bombers fighting for a board, but it's the Braves that come up with it.
Keel able to do what she does best and bring that one home. As it's Shoemaker now, trying to set up the offense from way behind the three-point line, gets a double screen and bumps into Castaneda Munoz. Villegas forced to pick up her dribble, able to find Shoemaker though, and she finishes off the glass. The Braves have looked really good here to start the game, and Coach Westerfield is forced to take a full timeout.
Yeah, the Braves really controlling this game early, Mike. They're doing a great job of finding the open cutter. It seems like each and every time somebody slashes the basket, they seem to be open with the ball. Wide open layup here as they're up 15 on the Bombers, already scoring 20 here with 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Pretty remarkable stuff that they're able to control this game as well.
Yeah, you see on the replay there, just coming off the bench, Villegas able to get a really tough bucket. I mean, that's huge. We always talk about it on the broadcast, how your bench contributors really bring the energy, and they give you that extra, little bit of life. And to have a bench player do that for you and just get that tough bucket immediately, that's got to be huge for the Kamiakin momentum.
Yeah, Braves are really controlling this game early. Great ball movement, great defensively. They're really bringing in the physicality here to the Bombers, and Bombers seeming a little flustered here early, but looking to get things going after this timeout.
Four out of the 5 starters are in for Richland, and MJ Mendez is the only one that is in off the bench. Kaylani Reyes, the only non-starter in right now.
Looking to free up Taylor Davis with a couple screens there, won't get them to go.
Backdoor cut though, Deanna Drake pulls up, rattles out, grabbed by Keel, she gives it up to Shoemaker.
Yeah, Keel doing what she does best, one of the league leaders in rebounds, and the leading rebounder for the Braves. They look to add to their lead here on offense.
Keel now down low, tries to get it to Castaneda Munoz. She does, and her left hand rolls home. Everything is falling right now for Castaneda Munoz.
Simply a size advantage there, Mike. Castaneda Munoz down low on Kukes. Pretty easy bucket for her.
Well, the kickball violation went off of Kukes' foot, and Reyes checks back into the game, and out comes Davis. Minute 50 here left.
Like I said earlier, Kaylani Reyes, a crucial player for the Bombers. Let's see if she can get going from three-point, as she does best.
Shoemaker loses possession, gives it up to Rendell. Her three is good. The Braves with 25 points in 7 minutes. 6.5.
Braves doing a great job of getting everybody involved, Mike. Seems like no matter who they go to, they can score, as Kaylani Reyes gets her three-pointer to go.
Kaylani Reyes able to answer back.
Crucial three for the Bombers, Mike. They need to get scoring and get scoring fast.
Rendell tries to get the Shoemaker. It's stolen by Kukes. Bombers do not have numbers. Kukes tries to go right by him, does not.
Shoemaker being face guarded by Kukes, but she gets by.
9 seconds elapsed there. Barely got it across half court. And Villegas rattles out. Drake calling for a handoff. Reyes puts up another three. That one misses to the right. Kukes gets the offensive rebound. Can't clean it up. It is poked out off of Keel. It will stay here, Bomber basketball.
Bombers being a lot more physical on offense, as they seem to be getting more O boards than they were earlier. Fortunately, shots not dropping as well, but over time, eventually, they will end up dropping.
Nehemiah Nelson into the game for the Bombers. Stone comes out. Just a 0.7 seconds difference between shot and game clock. Reyes gets rejected, able to get her own board, and it goes off of Castaneda Munoz's foot. It will stay here.
23 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as Mary Julema comes in for the Braves. Taylor Schumacher to take a seat. Drake finds Kukes up top. Kukes looking to get something going here just before the end of the quarter.
Ball finds Deanna Drake, and her shot misses long. And it will stay here once more.
Bombers showing some heart here, Mike. Really want this points here, or these couple points here before the end of the quarter.
I'd like to see Richland kill a lot of the clock before they take one shot, and Reyes is just gonna pull up, and it won't go. Grabbed by the Braves. Loose ball, MJ Mendez finds it, puts up a shot. That goes as time dwindles down and the buzzer sounds. MJ Mendez able to make it a 15-point deficit right before we come to the finish of the first. And after 8 minutes of play, the Kamiakin Braves are leading the Richland Bombers 25-10. We'll be back for the second quarter of action. Coming out of the timeout, the Bombers will get the basketball, and they're going to keep that same lineup they had to end the first quarter.
And Braves coming off hot, Mike. 25 there in the first quarter. They only scored 20 in the first half in their last matchup against the Bombers. Pretty impressive stuff from them.
Mendez is going to be fouled by the Braves. We'll see who it is assessed to. It is assessed to Savannah Rendall. That will be her first of the night.
Yeah, refs really letting the girls play tonight, Mike, as we've mentioned. Very physical ball here in playoffs.
Kaylani Reyes gets a corner three, misses short. Loose ball grabbed by Julema. Up ahead to Rendall. She kicks it to Villegas.
Be out of bounds off the Bombers. Kamiakin basketball staying here.
Trying to get to Villegas, they do. Keel on the perimeter. Dribbles once, picks it up. Julema now out back to Villegas. Julema is going to be fouled by Nehemiah Nelson.
Bombers doing a better job this quarter, Mike, not letting the Braves score. Really face guarding on the perimeter and not letting any pass get inside. It's blocked by Kukes, but it's Keel that comes up with the board and puts it down for the Braves. They're up to 27 on the night.
Just a blistering pace so far. Deanna Drake is going to get hit with a double dribble. Another turnover here for Richland. Can't really have that when you're trying to create, or excuse me, when you're trying to make up so much ground. Keel steps out, finds Villegas. Deanna Drake providing good defense and forcing her to travel.
We're gonna have a couple subs here for the Bombers, Mike. We got Taylor Davis and Kenzie Stone coming in.
Deanna Drake and Mendez will sit on the bench.
Kukes looking to get things going for the Bombers here in the second quarter. Taylor Davis, top scorer for the Bombers, back in. Looking if she can get things going for them as well.
Davis in the short corner, gets it to the middle, then back to Davis from Stone, and it rolls home.
Great bucket there from Taylor Davis, and she's up to 4 on the night.
Rendall goes by Reyes, misses really long, although it's grabbed by Julema and back out to Schumacher. She steps back, puts up a three, no good. Long offensive rebound grabbed by Villegas.
Braves doing a great job of boxing out offensively as Schumacher goes down with it here. Thrown away by the Bombers. Kukes on the breakaway. And she gets a layup to drop. It is good. Keel unable to defend there.
Yeah, now Villegas with more heavy pressure from Kukes. She's just going to be that X factor here tonight in the playoffs. That high intensity style of play is what's going to make or break here.
Bombers doing a great job defensively here, face guarding. Great defense here.
Heavy pressure, finds Keel down low. 5 seconds on the shot clock. A jump ball, possession arrow will be towards Kamiakin. Will stay here. The Braves just have 4 seconds to get a shot off though.
Kind of feel the momentum switching here a little bit at Art Dawald, Mike, as the Braves have 2 subs coming in. It'll be Stark and Castaneda Munoz. Like you've mentioned, only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Gonna need to get something up here quick.
Rendall finds a wide open Keel and she can't finish. Grabbed by Stone. You're not gonna get a better look like that.
A little bit lucky there for the Bombers. It's Taylor Davis eyeing up a 3.
Reyes gets a screen, puts up a 3, misses long. Ellie Stark finds Castaneda Munoz, stolen by Davis. Davis on the breakaway, finishes with the right.
Bombers controlling the pace here as Taylor tips that one away. Bombers only down 11 here. Momentum's shifting here. See if they can keep things going. Only down 11. Coming out firing Taylor Davis, great defensive efforts there.
In the Bombers' victory against Lewis and Clark, they faced a 12-point deficit in the third quarter, and they were able to come back. This 11-point deficit seems nothing they can't do as it gets down low to Huden, and she'll shoot 2 after the foul on Kenzie Stone.
Team second.
Very even spread of scoring amongst both teams.
Yeah,
9 out of the 10 players on the floor have scored.
And like mentioned earlier, everybody getting involved here. As Huden makes the second, she's up to 2 on the night. Davis inside to Stone, and Stone, her lay is good. Will go for the Bombers.
Great play design there. Little pick and roll, oldest trick in the book.
Great look from Davis to kick it inside to Stone there. Crucial layup for the Bombers here in the second quarter. Schumacher looks inside to Castaneda Munoz. She gets fouled by Davis. She will go to the line shooting 2. Castaneda Munoz, the leading scorer here tonight with 10.
Yeah, that pick and roll can be especially deadly though, Aiden, when you have a shooter who's able to pass, as you have with Davis, because you have to respect the 3 as Castaneda Munoz makes the first.
Yeah, we saw a little bit earlier from the first quarter from the Braves, from Stark and Castaneda Munoz. They did a very good job of that, cutting to the basket, finding the open man. As Munoz gets second free throw to drop. He's up to 12 on the night now.
Stone sets the screen, tries to get established down low. Ball gets reversed, however, and she'll grab it from outside the yard.
Kukoc looking to get things going by using Stone as a screen. She can get inside and find Stone wide open. Left-handed lay won't go. Rebounded by the Braves here. It'll be Stark taking it up.
Stark in transition, trying to get it to Castaneda Munoz. Good defense. Schumacher gets inside, puts up a shot. No foul call, no whistle. Grabbed by Mendez.
Yeah, Bombers on a fast break here if they have numbers.
Going up and fouled by Huden is Mendez. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kamiakin Braves number 20, Emma Huden, her first personal, team second. MJ at the line shooting 2.
As her first free throw drops, we're gonna have a sub here for the Braves. Audrina Villegas coming in for Schumacher. And the second underway, it is good. Bombers up to 20 on the night. Clawing back, only down 11 here in the second quarter.
It got really quiet for those free throws, man. You could hear a pin drop. Swung all the way over to Villegas. And now it's Stark, gets a screen. Able to get inside, finds a wide open Huden. Laying it up and in a 30-second timeout taken here by the Braves. We're gonna step aside. We'll be back for the remaining 2:49 here in the first half.
Back from the timeout here at Art Dawald. Bombers fighting back here in this second quarter, looking to respond to that layup from the Braves. Kukoc set to get the screen from Stone, looks inside, finds Stone on the pick and roll. Gonna go up with the left hand and Stone gets fouled, heading to the line. She will be shooting 2.
Yeah, good presence of mind from Stone there to pump fake and let a couple defenders fly by, then go up as they go to recontest. Easy call for the officials.
Yeah, Bombers finding a huge success in the pick and roll, Mike, here in the second quarter. Seems to be open every time. It's got really quiet here at the wall. First free throw won't drop for Stone. See if she learned anything here on the reload.
Gosh, I almost don't want to talk when she's shooting because I'm worried she's going to be able to hear me. Grabbed by Castaneda Munoz and up ahead to Stark. She'll push the ball for the Braves. She's forced to pick it up. Rendall puts up a jumper, no good.
Be out of bounds here. Bomber basketball going the other way. Deanna Drake subbing into the game for the Bombers for Nemaya Nelson.
Kukas finds Davis on the near side of your screen on that right wing. She tries to go inside, does to Stone, kicks it back out.
Great ball movement here from the Bombers, looking to get any sort of look at the hoop. Kuka is going to drive inside and kick it back out. Three-pointer off the mark there. Fighting though is Kukas, and it's going to be a jump ball here. The Richland basketball.
Just
Great defensive effort there from Kukas to fight after that rebound did not go their way. We're going to have two subs here for the Braves. Keel and Shoemaker in for the Braves.
a minute 59 here left in the first half. Inside to Stone, then outside to Drake. Her three misses long. Grabbed by Mendez somehow. After what seemed like it was going to go out of bounds, it miraculously ends up in her hands. Now it's Stone. Excuse me, Pat Kukas' pass was stolen, intended for Stone, although Stark is forced to pick it up from the heavy pressure from Kukas, and it will go out of bounds off of Taylor Davis.
A great fight here from the Bombers from Davis and Kukas there to make sure that the Braves are not going to fast break layup. It'll be the Braves inbounding here. Stark looking to get somebody open. Has it up the court in Schumacher.
Kukas hit the scorer's table, and Schumacher hits the backboard before anything right there as it is grabbed by Stone.
Kukas looking to get things going here for the Bombers. Looking inside, does not have her man. Instead swings it out to Stone on the wing.
Stone forced to pick up her dribble though. That's not really a spot you want her on the perimeter. Shot clock at 10. Bombers have got to get a shot up here. Create a look, and it's a one-legged jumper that gets rejected by Keel.
Yeah, great defense there from the Braves. Castaneda Munoz on the fast break will be fouled. Layup will not go. Instead, she will be shooting two. Looking to add to her 12-point total here on the night. 4 fouls here for the Bombers in this quarter. One more, and the Braves will head to bonus. As her first drops. She's up to 13 on the night.
Little score update from Spokane, the other side of the loser bracket in District 6. Lewis and Clark and Meade are knotted up at 21 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game for the last bid to the state tournament.
It's Castaneda Munoz gets her second free throw to drop. Braves with a 15-point lead yet again. Kukas swings it out to Reyes.
Braves have made an excellent defensive adjustment, although right there, Deanna Drake's right hand goes. Good backdoor cut and find from Stone. And up ahead now it's Schumacher. Good defense from Kukas. She able to retain possession, although it finds Villegas. Julema over to Castaneda Munoz. Schumacher. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 2-second difference between game, and it's stolen by Kukas. In transition, she is fouled by Schumacher.
Kukas doing a great job of not letting Schumacher pick or get her dribble going at all. Cuts her off immediately there, comes up with the steal.
And we have a technical foul assessed to Schumacher of the Braves. 10.7 seconds on the clock.
Bombers will be assessed 2 points and the basketball.
2 free throws, not 2 points. Deanna Drake will be attempting them for Richland. And an interesting thing here, you know, I wonder how quiet it's going to get, Aiden. Actually, we get some noise here from the Kamiakin stand. There's actually a parent drumming her feet, believe it or not a student. Deanna Drake makes her first.
Yeah, a couple upset fans here for the Braves after that technical foul call.
Schumacher checks out of the game, and it was just her second foul. She had no personal fouls before the technical, as Drake does not convert. And the Bombers will get the ball here, and because 2 team fouls were assessed there, the Bombers are in the bonus. Even if they get fouled, no matter where it is, either it was on a shot, they will head to the line.
Yeah, 10 seconds here. Gotta think it's gonna be the last shot here for the Bombers. Kuka's looking to make a move inside.
And there it is.
Yep.
She's gonna be fouled.
Foul on the ground, but like you said, since it's bonus, she will be heading to the line. Shooting 2 here for the Bombers. 3.4 seconds left here in the first half.
Kukas' first falls. An 11-point game.
Her second is good. Braves with 3.4 on the clock. Got to get a shot up here quick. Looking to get it up the court.
Julema will have it. Her shot attempt will not go off in time. And after 2 quarters, it's a 10-point ball game. The Bombers have cut the deficit to 10. Wow, man, we got ourselves a ball game here. After the first quarter, we didn't really know what we were going to have, but turns out we got ourselves what could be a great one.
Yeah, Mike, the Bombers with a much better defensive effort here in the second quarter. So there's only a 10-point game here at Art Dawald, and they held them to only 10 points there in that second quarter. Braves putting up 25 in that first quarter. Bombers now down 10, well within striking distance.
Castaneda Munoz of the Braves has so far been the leading scorer and the overall driving force of the team. And with that, we're going to step aside. We'll be back for the second half. The Bombers are down 10. We'll be back. Welcome back to Atomic TV and our presentation of Lady Bomber Basketball presented by Fowler General Construction. This Atomic TV broadcast is proudly supported by Fowler General Construction. Fowler is committed to supporting Atomic TV student broadcasters and student athletes, celebrating their successes on and off the field. Fowler General Construction is a superior choice for general contracting services here in the Tri-Cities.
Yeah, Mike, coming back here from the end of the half, seeing a really hot start here from the Braves. Similarly to the last matchup, Castaneda Munoz being the top scorer for both sides. She had 24 last matchup. She has 14 here tonight. Bombers looking to change things up offensively here in the second half, get things going a little bit more in the fast break and get those layups.
You know, they did win the second quarter. I would like to point that out. The Braves came out to a blistering start. There after one quarter, they were on a 100-point pace, but the Bombers were able to hold them to just 10 points there in that second quarter.
Yeah, Bombers with a much better defensive effort in the second quarter, looking to continue that here in the second half. Deanna Drake, eyes up. Elena Keel on the wing. Schumacher, deep three, off the mark.
Just barely missing short there. Just barely got a piece of the rim. And, you know, I'm curious, so the Braves made a better defensive adjustment against that Bomber pick and roll that was killing them. And we'll be curious to see if Coach Westerfield either modified it or if they're just going to keep trying to just out-physical this Brave team as Kukas goes backdoor, puts up a right hand, no good. That's Davis, though, on the follow-up on the offensive rebound.
Yeah, Bombers getting the deficit to single digits now, Mike. There's an 8-point difference between the Braves and the Bombers. Tipped away there by Kukas. Will not be a double dribble.
Rendall, though, had a good first half, getting inside, missing long. Keel cleans it up.
Yeah, Keel doing what she does best, Mike. 5th in the league in rebounds, coming up with that one and getting the easy lay to drop for the Braves. Quick answer to the layup there from the Bombers.
Keel, one of those senior leaders for this Braves team. Been an anchor down low all year. Davis tries to go inside, and it goes off of Castaneda Munoz. Will stay here, 11 on the shot clock for Richland. Outside to Drake. She steps in, no good, misses long, grabbed by Rendall. Schumacher now moving quickly. Kukas trailing her, she goes straight to the rim. She's fouled by Deanna Drake. She'll head to the line to shoot two.
Deanna Drake up to 2 fouls on the night. Nobody really in foul trouble here. Refs seem to let them play a little bit more, being a little bit more physical.
Shoemaker's first misses a little deep and left.
See if she learned anything here on the reload, Mike.
That's a good term, reload. I like that. Schumacher able to learn from the reload, or on the reload. There you go.
She's up to 5 on the night.
Very balanced scoring resume for the Braves here, like we were saying.
Kaylani Reyes, one of the crucial players for the Bombers, coming off to a slow start in the first, looking to get things going here in the second half. Davis is going to take a deep three off the mark to the left, rebounded by Stone. We're going to have a double dribble. It'll be Kamiakin basketball.
That's the second double dribble we have seen called on the Bombers here tonight.
Bombers looking to press here, Mike. Bringing the pressure here, not letting the Braves get any easy looks on offense. Stark breaks that up pretty easily. Gonna find Castaneda Munoz for a deep three.
Grabbed by Stark, though. She puts up a putback, no good. Kenzie Stone.
Tip got a bounce there off Keel. It'll be Bomber basketball going the other way.
You know, it's kind of hard to see what that press was, whether or not it was a zone trap press or if it was just straight man-to-man.
I believe that's what it was, Mike, but kind of collapsed in the middle as Stark just kind of attacked and dribbled right past them.
Inside to Stone. Good with the left hand off the glass. Great ball movement from the Lady Bombers.
Great find there from Kukas to find the open man. Get that quick layup. Bombers down 9 here.
Rendall tries to find Schumacher. Schumacher hits it out of bounds, trying to regain possession.
We're gonna have a sub here for the Bombers. Maya Nelson coming in for Kaylani Reyes.
Last time Maya Nelson was in for Reyes, the Bombers really tried to establish themselves offensively down low. We'll see if that stays true here. And it's stolen nearly by Rendall of Kamiakin. Instead, it will stay here.
Bombers showing a different set offensively there. Did not appear to work as Rendall popped out pretty quickly to knock that pass away. Kuka is in the backcourt now, looking to set things up for the Bombers.
Half of the shot clock has already elapsed, and Kukas tries to go baseline, and she has it stolen by Stark, although she travels, and it will stay here. Each side now has 2 dribbling turnovers, I guess. Bombers with 2 double dribbles, and the Braves here now with 2 travels.
Yeah, in a playoff environment, Mikey, really costly as Kuka is going to take a deep 3 and gets it to go. Kuka is from way downtown. Bombers down 6, showing the press. Castaneda Munoz is going to dribble up, go to the rack, does not get it to drop. Rebounded by the Braves.
Keel, grabbing the rebound there as Kukas took a hard hit while Keel was trying to regain possession. Kukas is slow to get up, and we will step aside. We will return once play resumes. Coming out of the injury timeout, it will be Richland basketball as there was a jump ball possession arrow to Richland.
Yeah, Bombers got it down to a 6-point deficit here, Mike, in the second half after Kukas nailed that deep 3.
Unclear how long Kukas will be out. As it is right now, though, MJ Mendez is here to take her place.
Gonna get inside there, Mike. Kicks it out to Drake. Back into Stone. Just gonna find Amaya Nelson on the wing. Looking inside. Bombers, great ball movement here. We're gonna have another double dribble on the Bombers.
That is the 3rd here, and we're halfway through the 3rd quarter nearly. That's just mental mistakes that cannot happen here this late in the year.
Yeah, playoff environment, Mike. Everything matters. Those little mistakes tend to add up. Gotta find a way to limit those.
Rendall with the 3, no good, missing deep and left. Stark down low, finishes with the right, stepping through traffic.
Bombers not looking as aggressive on defense. We're gonna have a timeout here from Westerfield. We will be back here shortly after this break.
Emerging from the timeout, it will be Richland basketball, inbounded from the near side of your screen. Drake finds Mendez.
Schumacher going to drive baseline here. Her finish is good. Great lay there to get the Bombers back up to a 6-point deficit.
Schumacher guarded by Davis. Now it's Rendall who picks up her dribble. No travel called there despite Westerfield's best efforts from the bench. Schumacher. And now it's Stark here. Half the shot clock is already gone.
Bombers doing a great job of shutting down the inside look. Castaneda Munoz only has 2 points this half.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Rendall is going to take a three, misses long. Kenzie Stone gets the rebound, and Keel will pick up a foul.
Yeah, an over-the-back foul there, Mike. You cannot do that. Bomber basketball going the other way, and we're going to have a sub here for the Braves. Number 24, Audrina Villegas, coming in for Taylor Shoemaker. Taylor Davis now on the wing for the Bombers, looking inside at Drake, finds Stone. Her jumper is good from the wing. Great jumper there from Kenzie Stone. We have ourselves a basketball game here, Mike. 4-point lead for the Braves. Bombers fighting back.
A blocking foul is assessed to Kenzie Stone. Audrina Villegas will draw the foul. And that was a great shot from Stone there. You love to see her making those jumpers. She becomes really hard to guard when you have to guard her outside the paint. And a backdoor pass to Keel. She gets her own rebound off the miss.
And back up to Stark here. Stark looking to get things going for the Braves. A little bit flat-footed here in the second half. And she's going to get that late drop. Great answer from Stark. Slow down the Bombers' momentum. Taylor Davis. 10 points on the night for the Bombers. Looks to get inside, left-hand lay, won't drop. Instead, Keel coming up for the board. Bombers fighting to tip it away, and it'll be Bomber basketball. Last touch by Keel. We're gonna have a sub for the Bombers. Kaylani Reyes coming in for Kenzie Stone.
Look to see a three here, Aiden. Two prolific shooters in Davis and Reyes. Mendez gets inside and finishes with the right hand.
Great right-handed lay there for the Bombers. Looking to get things going defensively here as Castaneda Munoz being shut down in this second half. Blocked by Drake. Great defense for the Bombers here as Keel's layup won't drop. Her second attempt, though, on the putback is good.
Those gifted extra possessions on those offensive rebounds have really seemed to be the thorn in the Bombers' side as it's outside to Reyes. Her three is good from the corner.
Kaylani Reyes from way downtown there. She gets things going. 3-point game here for the Bombers. Kaylani Reyes with a great shot there. Ellie Stark does not respond. Instead, Braves get the ball back with another offensive rebound. Gonna kick it out to the wing here.
Villegas' three won't go. Good box out from Drake as she grabs the board. Minute 30 left here in the third quarter. Good move from Mendez. She gets inside and chucks it off the bottom of the rim. No foul called. Minute 20 now, just 10 seconds since my last update. Castaneda Munoz misses off the mark. And an over the back foul yet again on Keel for the Braves. She's up to 2 on the night. We're gonna have a sub here. Emma Hooden coming in for the Braves as well as Marilee Julema. Stone in for Deanna Drake for the Bombers. 41-44. Bombers showing some great fight here, Mike. Taylor Davis looks to get things going. Inside to Stone, and her left hand goes off balance, 1 foot, finishes over Julema. We got ourselves a ball game, Mike. 1-point game, Braves with the lead. Castaneda Munoz drives inside for the Braves. Her lay is no good. Ball rattling around, Bombers end up with it, and we're gonna have a travel here with Kamiakin basketball on the baseline. That's a little bit of the game of basketball balancing itself out as that ball seemed to have bounced off of Taylor Davis's foot. in a kickball fashion, and it was not called.
We have a sub here for the Bombers. Ellie Fox into the game for MJ. It's Castaneda Munoz down low, gets her layup to drop, using that size advantage. Braves back up to a 3-point lead. Bombers looking to respond here before the end of the quarter.
Stone setting a good screen. Davis able to get it to Stone just barely. She creates some space and she's rejected from behind. And that is Schumacher, excuse me, no, that's Huden. Apologies with the rejection and the rebound, stepped out of bounds. Shot clock turned off.
28 seconds remaining here at Art Dawald in the third quarter.
Inside to Fox, outside to Reyes. She drives, is forced to back out dribble to the perimeter. Able to get it to Stone, however. She pump fakes, puts up a shot, and makes it! 46-45, stolen by Davis. Not able to save it.
Great defensive effort there from Davis, trying to catch them off guard. 1-point game here. Bombers gonna full court press, not give up any sort of easy bucket for the Braves here.
Villegas in transition, has Fox on her. Gets it inside to Julema, guarded by Stone. She can't finish, grabbed by Reyes. Stone now is just gonna give it to Davis. She can't get it off in time. It will miss short. Wow, after 3 quarters, it is 45-46. 8 minutes left to play here, Aiden.
Great fight from the Bombers, Mike, as they scored 20 in that third quarter. They were down 10 going into this half, and now they've clawed back to only a 1-point game. To show some highlights here from the game.
Yeah, we'd like to give you a score update from Spokane. Lewis and Clark in Meade. Meade is currently leading LC 29-28 with a minute left in the third quarter. Both games here in District 6 are coming down to the wire.
Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game here, Mike. Doing a great job of fighting back the Lady Bombers, showing that they want it more than anybody else. We should be in for a treat here in the fourth quarter.
Man, it is intense here.
It is getting louder and louder at Art Dawald, Mike, as it'll be the Kamiakin Braves basketball start to inbound to Shoemaker.
Rendall with the 3. She's fouled by Reyes on the closeout.
Reyes picking up her first foul of the night. Rendall to shoot 3 for the Braves. And looking to add to her 7-point total on the night, as her first does not drop.
And in between free throws here, we'd like to say this Atomic TV broadcast is proudly supported by Fowler General Construction. Fowler is committed to supporting Atomic TV student broadcasters and student athletes and celebrating their successes on and off the field. Fowler General Construction is a superior choice for general contracting services here in the Tri-Cities. Rendall's third does not go, grabbed by Davis. 1 for 3 on that trip. Kaylani Reyes is rejected by Rendall, however. 7:40 in left here in this elimination game. Rendall trying to do it herself, misses to the left, grabbed by Davis after it was poked out by Stone.
The Braves doing a much better job of bringing the intensity here in the fourth quarter. So their defensive and offensive efforts have been much better. We're gonna have an offensive foul on Stone. It'll be the Braves basketball.
Yeah, Aiden, these non-passing turnovers have really seemed to pile up here for the Bombers. They've managed to make it a game, but that really does seem to come back to bite you here.
Yeah, very unfortunate for the Bombers, as we're gonna take a timeout here, and we will be back after this short break. back from this break. Taylor Shoemaker bringing it up for the Braves, looking to continue the intensity that they have shown in this fourth quarter.
Stark, though, able to get inside. She can't finish. Mendez able to fight and get it to Stone, boxing out the much taller Keel.
Great hustle there from MJ.
Inside to Stone, gets her defender to jump. Left hand doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. Reyes, three, no good. Deanna Drake can't quite corral the offensive board as Castellana Munoz kicks it up ahead to Shoemaker. And we will do it again.
Braves finding trouble getting the open man here. Shoemaker is going to be wide open in the corner. Her three-pointer will not go. Stone coming up with the board there. Taylor Davis looking to try to take the lead here. Deep from three, off the mark. Deanna Drake fighting. It'll be out of bounds off her. Kamiakin Braves basketball going the other way. Castaneda Munoz, the leading scorer tonight in this game with 16. Closely following suit is Kenzie Stone with 12.
Shoemaker will take a three. Good contest, blocked by Drake. Mendez now finds Davis. 2-point ball game, plenty of basketball left to be played as Reyes will take another three. That one's good! The Bombers find themselves in the lead for the first time here tonight.
Huge three for the Bombers there. Kehlani Reyes doing what she does best. Castaneda Munoz gets fouled on the ground by Deanna Drake. Kamiakin basketball inbounding here. Got to be careful for the Bombers as they're already up to 3 fouls here in the fourth, Mike. With 5:51 remaining, you've got to be smart defensively to make sure not to make any mistakes.
And a travel on Castaneda Munoz will turn the ball over to the Bombers.
Bombers with their first lead of the night after that clutch three from Kehlani Reyes.
Mendez gets by Shoemaker, picks it up, finds Nelson, finds Reyes, misses long. Keel able to get it to Rendall, and now it's Shoemaker going the other way. Keel in transition has it swatted away by Reyes. Kehlani Reyes able to initiate contact, no foul, and we have a technical issue here to a Brave. I believe it will be on Ellie Stark.
Yep. Braves with their second tech of the night here.
Unclear what Stark did to warrant that technical foul.
Nonetheless, we'll have Taylor Davis heading to the line, shooting 2 for the Bombers.
And another thing to note, Kukas has returned to the bench for the Bombers. Davis's first is no good. Unclear whether or not Kukas is even cleared to play. She's sitting on the very end, but she is here to support, nonetheless, her teammates.
As a second goes for Davis. As mentioned, Kylie Kukas is back. She's been a vital role in the Bombers' success this year. And since the technical foul was assessed, it will be the Bombers' basketball.
Mendez getting through traffic, floater off the glass, goes!
Bombers with a 4-point lead here on Art Dawald. They are bringing it in this fourth quarter.
A lot of basketball left to be played. 5 minutes is plenty of time for the Braves to come back.
Castaneda Munoz with a deep three. Will not go instead. Rebounded by Mendez. Bombers controlling the pace of this game, looking to add to it. They have a 4-point lead here in a winner-go-home game. Mendez finds Davis down low. Davis back out to Reyes. Reyes, deep three, off the mark, rebounded by the Braves.
Shoemaker in transition, guarded by Reyes, gets inside, left hand, no good. However, she is fouled and will head back to the line.
Bombers with 4 fouls now in this quarter, Mike. They gotta be careful. Shoemaker's first drops, and we're going to have a sub here for the Bombers. It'll be Deanna Drake coming into the game for Kenzie Stone. Shoemaker on her second is good. Braves well within striking distance, only down 2. So MJ Mendez looks to get things going for the Bombers. Instead, poked away. Great steal by the Braves. Taylor Shoemaker in transition gets the lay to drop. We're going to have ourselves a tie game here, Mike, 51 apiece.
Shoemaker closing that gap single-handedly. Nelson inside to Drake, outside to Mendez, over to Reyes. Her three is going to be short. Grabbed by Castaneda Munoz. Munoz now in transition, puts up a right hand that falls. Who do you go to in your biggest moment? Your best player.
Yeah, Castaneda Munoz up to 18 on the night, Mike, showing why she is one of the best on the team. Taylor Davis with a 3, will not get it to go. Bombers fighting for a board here. Braves will step out of bounds, so we're gonna have a foul here on the Bombers. That'll be number 12, Namaya Nelson. Pushing foul, which caused number 10, Savannah Rendall, to fall out of bounds. And 5th foul of the quarter for the Bombers, meaning the Braves are in bonus, so she will head to the line.
That's going to be tricky as we navigate the last 3:42 of the game, as the Braves have another foul to give before they put the Bombers on the line.
And the Braves with a 2-point lead here, Mike. Going to be interesting to see how the Bombers approach this defensively. Can't be as aggressive now. So the first one drops for Rendall. She's up to 9 on the night, and Stone's going to head back into the game for Namaya Nelson. Bombers were sitting comfortable with a 4-point lead, and now find themselves in a little bit of a hole down for themselves.
An 8-point swing here in the last 3 minutes in favor of the Braves. They're on an 8-0 run. Mendez inside to Drake, outside to Davis. She'll put up another 3, still can't find it. Grabbed by Rendall, and now it's Shoemaker to bring it up for the Braves. Castaneda Munoz takes a 3, misses long. Long rebound rolling around, will be last touched by Shoemaker and go out of bounds in favor of the Bombers. 3:15 left here in the ballgame.
Curious to see who breaks through for the Bombers tonight here, Mike. Everybody pretty evenly on the scoreboard. So MJ Mendez swings it out to Kaylani Reyes, looking to make something happen here.
Still plenty of time. Look to see Stone here get involved on this possession.
Great defensive effort from the Braves as they've switched to a 2-3 zone. Stolen away. It'll be Shoemaker on the breakaway. Left-handed lay. She's going to be fouled. Headed to the line, shooting 2. Foul on MJ Mendez.
Bombers putting the Braves on the line yet again. And as they're going to have to continue to stop the clock, this is really going to be difficult if they keep putting them on the line.
Like we mentioned earlier, Mike, you cannot make those fouls. They had 4 fouls with only 5:51 remaining in this quarter, and that's showing why it's costly. As the Braves now have a 5-point lead. The second free throw won't go for Shoemaker, instead rebounded by Stone. MJ Mendez looking to get things set for the Bombers. Gonna look inside to Drake. Drake eyes up the shot, does not have it. Great ball movement here.
Inside to Mendez, though. Taylor Davis grabbing a good board. Hook shot, no good.
Be Castaneda Munoz coming up with that one. Braves looking to slow things down on offense with a comfortable 5-point lead here. Ellie Stark's going to drive inside and find Keel. Keel off the mark. Taylor Davis coming up with that one. Starting to think the Bombers are going to need to score fast here, Mike. 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth, and a winner-go-home game. Reyes going to drive to the rack, does not get the lay to drop. Mendez coming up with the board, does not get it to go. Shoemaker coming up with the board for the Braves.
Yeah, no whistle there, although it will go out of bounds and will be saved, actually, as Rendall is in the 4th row in the stands. And they're going to put the Braves on the line here.
We have another foul here from the Bombers. Heading to the line is Ellie Stark. We're going to have a timeout for the Bombers.
1 minute and 49 seconds left here of District 6 elimination game, Aiden. 5-point deficit for the Bombers. We'll be right back.
Back from that timeout by the Bombers. It'll be Ellie Stark at the line for the Braves.
Well, Aiden, the Bombers find themselves in a hole, and like one great coach once said, great players emerge from great opportunities. I believe it's actually great moments emerge from great opportunities. But even then, great players make great plays. 6-point hole here for the Bombers to fill.
Ellie Stark off the mark there, so only a 2-score game instead of being 3. Bombers looking to make something happen here. Taylor Davis waving her players in motion.
Way over to Davis. It's going to be nearly stolen by Rendall inside to Stone. Over to Reyes. She takes a 3. Misses off the mark. Schumacher saves it for the Braves, and it's in Stark's hands now with less than 90 seconds to play.
I think the Bombers got to bring it defensively here, Mike. Only a minute 21 as time is dwindling, finding themselves in a 6-point deficit. Braves doing a great job of slowing it down. We're going to have a foul here on MJ Mendez. Ellie Stark heading to the line.
Personal foul number 11, MJ Mendez, her second personal.
Bombers are going to have to cross their fingers that she does not convert on these free throws to keep it a 2-possession game. As the first one is good for Stark.
Yeah, that really becomes crucial as you have a minute and 13 seconds to try and get the ball back 3 times. They're going to be gifted one here, barring they grab this offensive rebound and it goes out of bounds. It'll be in favor of the Braves.
Yeah, tipped out of bounds there by Kenzie Stone, Mike. Braves are in the driver's seat. Rendall to inbound to Castaneda Munoz. Going to find Shoemaker up top. Out to the wing is Stark. Great ball movement from the Braves, not letting the Bombers foul them.
Yeah, the Braves are going to be playing hot potato here, trying to just bleed this clock dry before they force the Bombers to foul, and Mendez eventually does.
Ellie Stark heading to the line yet again to shoot for the Braves.
15 seconds came off the clock there in between the free throw, or excuse me, in between the inbound and the foul.
Yeah, less than a minute remaining here.
The Braves continue to hit their free throws. Stark now with 9 points. Two for 2 on that trip. And the Bombers are going to have to start hitting a lot of shots really quickly as Mendez finds Davis. Her 3 is up, no good, outside to Reyes. She picks up her dribble, and now it's Mendez inside to Drake. She will take a 2. It won't go. Ball on the ground. Drake able to rip it out. And Reyes, Davis, her 3, still no good. Stone's putback won't go. My goodness, it finally falls. 53-60. The Bombers are going to have to foul here really quickly as it's in Castaneda Munoz's hands. She's able to fend off Mendez before she fouls. 19.9 on the clock here, Aiden.
Yeah, Mike, like we said earlier in the quarter, those fouls proved to be costly for the Bombers as the Braves keep adding to their point total due to these free throws. Can't make mistakes like that in crucial playoff games. And ultimately might be the reason why the Bombers end up losing this one. Castaneda Munoz converts, and we're going to have a timeout here by the Braves to try and go over the game plan, make sure nothing goes south. We will head back shortly after this break. Back from this timeout break, it'll be Castaneda Munoz shooting 1 for the Braves. So they have an 8-point lead. Gotta think the Bombers need a miracle here, down 9.
Mendez in transition. Stone, they need a 3. She loses possession, and it goes out of bounds in favor of the Braves. Richland unable to conduct a successful offensive trip. And at this point, you have to imagine the final nail has been hammered.
Yeah, last nail in the coffin is Shoemaker's going to head to the line here, shooting 2. Leading scorer of the night is Castaneda Munoz with 20. Shoemaker 10 for herself. Braves 9-point lead here with 12 seconds remaining in the 4th. Does not get the first to drop.
This girls team has played incredibly well all year. They've battled themselves to a respectable record of 15-7. And with a very young crew, most of this roster will be returning for the next season as it's rolled to Mendez. To Drake, she'll put up a 3. Doesn't go, misses long. Ball finds Reyes' hands. They're gonna play to the very last second. She puts up a 3, misses short. Attempted to be saves, and the final buzzer has sounded. Final score, Kamiakin Braves 63, your Richland Bombers 53. And that will be the end of the Bomber Girls season.
Yeah, tough one to end on there, Mike, as they played so great all year. Played great against these Kamiakin girls, but they came out hot in the 4th quarter, and the fouls proved to be costly for the Bombers, unfortunately sending them home. The Braves will move on to the next game with a chance to make it to the state championship.
The boys, however, will be playing tomorrow night at 7 p.m. They will host the Gonzaga Prep Bullpups. We encourage all of you to tune in at 5 p.m. where Aiden and I will be hosting a pre-game show, a little college game day-esque style. Alongside us will be Kennedy Tate and Drew Newton. We will go over District 6 basketball action and 4A action across the state. And with that, we'd like to thank you all for watching, and go Bombers.
Fans, thank you for your support of Bomber basketball and Bomber athletics. Congratulations to the team on an outstanding season. How about one more big hand for our girls basketball team? Please have a safe trip home.